the wild winds call. Jasper's walking, taking pictures of it all. Boots on the ground, heart in the sky, following the blazes, just a rambling guy. Through the valleys, over the hills, chasing that freedom, feeling the thrill. With every sunrise, he's finding his way, living the dream, one step a day. Trail named Jasper, walking on through, Bruce trail bound with a camera view, hiking the ridges, chasing the light. Like and subscribe.
Hi guys, well, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunny afternoon. October the 4th, Irish Mountain Lookout, under the pavilion with a beautiful view of Georgian Bay here in Ontario. But today, we have an Amazon box. Inside the Amazon box is a new tent. Lead. Let's take a look at this tent. Now, we are unboxing for the first time. The package, totally sealed. We have not opened this package at all. So, this is part of our series of buying inexpensive. We call it cheap, or I called the series of videos cheap gear. But it's not necessarily cheap gear, it's inexpensive gear. It's inexpensive options. Are they any good? Well, we keep working through them, and some things are and some things not. We bought backpacks that were garbage. We bought GPS watches for $20 that weren't worth anything. We bought tents for $129 that were fantastic. This is another 10. Oh, and we've also bought backpacks for $100 that were great. The Nature Height 60 liter, highly recommended. But anyhow, today we have a new tent. This tent, with taxes in Canadian dollars, here in Ontario, costs $75. It's a one-person trekking pole, so it's a single layer. I always have my kind of issues with single layer, but it's a single layer tent. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to see what we get inside the package, and then we're going to go find a quiet corner and we're going to set it up. It's a little breezy up here, but we'll see. This is a public park. There will be people coming and going as we shoot this video, but you know what? I'm okay with that if you are. Anyhow, first of all, this particular tent comes in at under 2.5 pounds. The company said it's 2.5 pounds. I've weighed this just in a bag, and it came in at 2.3 pounds. Also, other YouTube videos have got this at 2.2, 2.3, 2.5. So under 2.5 pounds. What are we going to get in there? Well, first of all, it comes with a really nice little bag. It comes with a label on it. By the way, this is a controversial tent. There's some good reviews and some bad reviews and some mixed reviews on this particular tent. Well, it has a little handle on the bottom of the stuff sack, which is nice. Material on the stuff sack is actually very nice indeed, to be honest with you. Very nice. Comes with instructions on the inside of the stuff sack. We should probably read those. We're not going to. And, oh, okay, it comes with a shepherd hook. Stakes. How many do we get? Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one more in there. We get 12. 12 shepherd hook stakes. The tent, it's a single person, single wall, ultralight trekking pole tent. It comes from Underwood, the company called Underwood. It's an Underwood trekking tent. They call it the Aggregator, I believe it is. not a name that I particularly like, so I'm just calling it the Underwood Trekking Pole tent. But this is what we're going to get. This is what we're going to take a look at. We're going to set this tent up. We're going to see what we think. We're going to see how hard it is to set up for the first time, with right out of the box, without reading the instructions, which I really should. Oh, and I'm going to have to go get a trekking pole tent out of my van. A trekking pole out of my van, because I neglected. My van's just over there in the parking lot. I'll be right back, and then we're going to set it up over there. Okay, we've got the tent stakes, got the tent, trekking pole leaning up against that rock. Again, I haven't got a clue. Not a clue, but we'll see. Now, because all these cords, all these lines are unraveled like this, it almost makes me think that this tent has been set up before. But I don't know. We've got a flat piece of ground. Yeah. Let's see what we get. I don't get it. Oh, I see what we got here. I get what we've got. Okay. So, let us first of all, well, it's sloping the other way. So literally, we need to put the tent up this direction. So slope, your head would go here. Okay. Let's stick some stakes in the ground. This is just going to be a quick setup. Oh boy. Rock solid ground, but that's okay. I don't think we don't need it to be a wonderful setup. We just need it to be a setup. Oh boy, yeah. I should have found a rock. Maybe there's one here. This might work. This ground is solid. There's been no rain here for a long time, and there's actually a lot of stones here. But you know what? For what we're doing, it'll be fine. Also, a lot of people have to look out. Okay. So it looks like we've got 4 little kind of loops. Seem to be very well stitched on. I'm not seeing any kind of loose threads or anything, which is a good sign. Okay, okay. So that tent is essentially staked out. Let's do trekking pole. Whoop. Yeah. I'm sure the trekking pole is going to go. There. Okay. Okay. We've got the pegs. is solid, absolutely solid. Okay, but you know what? That is up there tight. You know, let's just take a look. We've got 3 stakes left. So we used 9 so far of the 10. Oh, sorry, of the 12. Underwood Aggregator. So first of all, my first impression of ease of setup. You know what? Well, I tell you, you saw me unpack it. And we have not, I'm just wondering if there's another stake point here. No, I don't see one. One would think there would be, but you can guy out from here. One would think there'd be one there because there's on the other side, but that's probably to help with the door. I know this is the vent here underneath. Underwood Aggregator. Zipper. So the zipper, oh, what did I do to the zipper? Oh, shoot. Can you see what I did? Can you see what I did? Well, I'm going to tell you what I did because I'm a fool. Oops. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, dear. I got to undo this. Just 1 second. Okay. So what I just did was the zipper has the same color little pulley cord as the door stake downs. And I went and I staked down the zipper. So let's open that zipper now. The zipper looks pretty good. And it also has Velcros. Little difficult with just holding the camera, but you know what? I can see inside. We can see inside a little bit. Let me put you guys down here if I can. Not sure. Let's see if I can set you up a bit better here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Absolutely lovely. So, I am going to put this one here. There we go. That'll work. Now, I'm going to tie back the bigger door. So there's 2 doors that create the vestibule. And I am going to tie back the bigger door. There we go. Little toggle type latch. Much better. Much better. Okay. You know what? So far, I'm actually liking this little tent for the money as far as its construction, because the material is great. It feels really good. Let's just see if we can find where these zippers. Oh, right here. Well, zippers run smoothly. Opens all the way up. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. There's the vent at the end. Oh man. You know what? We're inside. We are inside. And okay. There's a couple of things I noticed right off the bat with this tent. And that is, because it's a single wall tent, condensation will be an issue. You can see my feet with my shoes on already touching up there, which means your sleeping bag could get quite wet from condensation, or the toe box of the sleeping bag, because my head is basically right up to the to the tent end. I'm going to show you my head. You can see where my head is. But is that a big problem? Well, it can be. Condensation can be a huge problem in a tent in a single wall tent. And again, it depends on the time of year. Again, you can see the vent right there. I don't see, some people have reported splash through from that vent. I just don't see it. That cover, the peak over the top is really quite large. So I don't see that. But I do possibly see condensation on the toe box of the sleeping bag. So, having said all those things, let's just see if I can sit up in here. And I can. Okay, so I can sit up in here. So in bad weather, I can, in rain, I can cook underneath the vestibule. So that's fine. Yeah. I'm wondering if I could pull it out a little more. Before I do that, I'm just going to undo this door. I'm going to close this door. So let me bring you guys in this way, just for now. I'm going to close this door. Let's see how much vestibule space we have. Well, you know what? We've got lots. Lots for a backpack, shoes. That's fine. That is fine. Let's just close this zipper, which basically operates one-handedly. So this is the tent all kind of battened down. Yeah. Let me turn you guys around. Sorry, because the wind is really quite blowy here, and I'm sorry about messing you guys around. Oh. But anyhow, here I am. So we've got everything battened down essentially right now. So that means we have the door, the vestibule closed. The screen door is closed and it's good quality. Unlike the Durston I could just poke my finger right through it. This screen is much better. How would that be? I'm a side sleeper, which means I usually sleep. You know what? I'm thinking this would do for $75. I'm certainly not immediately going to send it back to Amazon. I'm not. The seams are seam sealed. But again, there's been reports of them leaking, especially on the corners. I don't have an issue with that particularly, only because I can seal those myself. And they do have tie-outs here, which means that will pull these out much further. Okay, so I have guy outs that I haven't connected up yet, and those will pull the sidewalls of the tent out much further. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do that right now. Let me just do that right now, then climb back inside and see what I think at that point. Stand by. Okay, so I put the extra 3 stakes out. 1, 2, and 3. That pulls the back right out, which gives you significantly more interior space and allowed me to tweak the other stakes. It's solid. I mean, this thing would take a lot to blow that down, which would be great in the UK because the wind was horrendous in the UK. Yeah. Okay, let's climb back inside. Let's see what the space is like now we've put the additional stakes on. Okay, now we've pulled out the sides more with the additional three stakes. Significantly more room. Love that. You know what? I'm happy with this. I have no idea what it's going to be like. We're going to find out because we're taking it out next week, and of course we're going to record that. And yeah, sweating because it's just a hot day today. But anyhow, a little bit of tweaking. If I can make sure it's rather A, waterproof, or seal the seams, this might be okay. This actually might be a good, much smaller footprint, lightweight, ultralight, stealth. I love my Big Agnes Tiger Wall, but it's white. It's about as stealthy as a neon light on a London nighttime city street. It just sticks out like a sore thumb. This could be okay. Okay, you know what? We're going to pack it up. Well, first of all, let's take another look around the outside, then we'll pack it up. Okay, so there it is. One last look. Again, it's super, super, super sturdy. I mean, I can't believe how sturdy that is. So that's great. Looks a little odd with all those, the shape of it is a little odd for sure, the design. Look at the 1, 2, 3, 4 lines there, but it makes it solid, easy to set up. I mean, really, we didn't read any instructions. We just, you know, it's a trekking pole tent. How hard can it be? The vent at the bottom's got to be good. I don't see the splash from heavy rain coming back into that vent. I don't see it. That vent is way big enough. Or the vent flap is way big enough to control any splashback. You've got a couple more tie-outs here, which means you could actually, you know, tie down even more. There's lots of room in the vestibule. It's not the biggest of tents. Definitely not the biggest of tents, but that's great because I didn't want a big tent. I wanted something with a smaller footprint, something more stealthy, except for these bright orange, sorry, bright orange. They don't look like orange to you, bright yellow cords, which I will change. I can change those to like a military green cord. And, well, so there it is. It's the Underwood Aggregator Trekking Pole tent. They call it the Underwood Aggregator Trekker. We're just going to refer to it as the Underwood Trekker. 75 Canadian dollars, single wall, good mesh, good zippers. Don't have an issue with those at all. So yeah. Well, yeah. Today is Saturday. On Sunday, Monday morning. Now we're supposed to get rain Monday night, maybe even during the day Monday and Tuesday. And we are leaving, that's you and I, on Monday morning early for a 2-day, 50-kilometer hike with a 1-night camp, a rain night, supposedly, in our Underwood Trekker. And we'll see how those seams are. We'll see how waterproof it is. We'll see how comfortable it is. See if I'm 6'2", see if I can stretch out nicely in there. Again, a little concerned because it's a single wall tent. And I'm not a lover of single wall tents, I'm not. But, you know, at 2.2 pounds, it's light. But I am concerned about my feet in my bag. And my sleeping bag, which is a goose down sleeping bag, touching the sidewalls or the bottom of the tent and getting wet from the condensation. That could be an issue. But I don't know. I don't know that for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Just depends on conditions. We'll see. Let me show you, by the way. This is the lookout with a view from Irish Mountain Lookout. We're not high. We're on top of the escarpment. I mean, it's not a mountain. It's the escarpment, Niagara Escarpment here in Ontario. You see Georgian Bay, which is part of Lake Huron. Way in the distance over here, you can see Well, let me just see if I can turn the screen on and even show you. I'm not sure if I can show you, but over there somewhere, there's Blue Mountain and the ski hills. And the Bruce Trail runs all along the escarpment there. Yeah. And the Tom Thompson Trail just further down the road. Crosses right through there. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Also, one other little thing I'd like to mention, I guess we have to do a little business sometimes, but we have a Buy Me a Coffee program, and it really does help. And I looked at all different kinds of ways of doing the Buy Me a Coffee kind of program. But it seems to me the simplest way, the easiest way to do that would be simply to, if you're getting something out of the videos and you think it has a certain value to you, please consider contributing financially to the channel. And that could be done in our Buy Me a Coffee program, and you simply e-transfer your gift, your support, a loonie, a toonie, a dollar, whatever, to trailnamejasper@gmail.com. So trailnamejasper@gmail.com. Things like this tent and other things, we buy equipment, we review it. We're going to take this out. This was just an unboxing and a first setup, and you saw how it went. We had to think about it and stuff, but not difficult, and it's solid. Anyhow, please consider contributing to our channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. It's needed. It helps the channel build. Any dollar that comes in goes directly to building the channel. And it goes to equipment. We just bought recently, just a couple of days ago, we had to upgrade our GoPro camera. My 8 that I had, the 8 black was giving me problems, so we upgraded to a used 9 black. So we had to buy that. So it's constant. There's constant equipment. Anyhow, having said that, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to talk to you very soon.